Hello and welcome to another WordPress tutorial. Today's topic is dealing with the all-in-one event calendar plugin. This is a free application that will allow you the ability to, of course, add event calendar posts to your website. It's a pretty robust application with a nice visual UI or user interface. Right now what we're looking at is the month calendar view. And there's no events currently integrated into our calendar example, but just kind of quickly pointing out here that you can toggle between different views. Of course, it'll be handy once we actually have stuff to show. So I just wanted to point that out real quick, and let's go ahead and add our first event. So if you want to navigate to your dashboard, you'll notice this region here called Events. Go ahead and click there and you'll land on the landing page of it. As you can see, there's no events found, but it's just like blog posts. The way you would add a new event is very simple. You can click this link here, over here, or you can come here and toggle down and and click here. So let's just go ahead and do that, and you'll go into the event calendar editor. We're going to name our event whatever we want. Then you have some parameters here. Is it an all-day event? Does it have an end time? If it's not an all-day event, what's the date range? So let's just say September 27th through October 4th. Now, if you're not comfortable with that formatting, you can go under Settings and change that to a Western version of that. Of course, you can pick the times that the event, the time frame, the time interval that it will take place. You can repeat the event if this is a regular event that you have on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, or a yearly basis. Just choose the settings that correspond to the event, and you would hit apply once you're done. If you have a repetitive event, but you're looking to exclude certain dates for whatever reason, say you have a monthly event, but you can't make November's monthly event, for example, which you hold on the 12th. You would just go to the 12th and say I can't make that, and that won't populate the event on November the 12th if you hold a month. In my example, an event every 12th of every month. So it's as simple as that. But keep in mind, you obviously have to have this checked and those settings in place. The next thing you're going to notice is you can set forth the event location details. So you can put your venue name, whatever that may be named, and then you can put the address of the event. As you notice, it'll start populating some guesses. So I'm just going to go for demo purpose. I'm just going to pick whatever, but of course, obviously, you can type in manually whatever the address is, and then you can opt to show a Google map on the single page for the event, and I'm sure you're going to want to do that in most cases. It'll show you a preview of that map. If you want to get a little bit more detailed and you want to have more control over how the map shows, you got to do this thing called import coordinates and input longitude and latitude figures. Now, I'm not going to go into how to do that, but you can just Google latitude, longitude, number, how to input or copy latitude and longitude numbers for a specific map location from Google Maps or something along those lines. So that's that. The next thing is you can actually set if the event is going to involve registration. And there's a cost associated with that registration. You can input whatever the amount is. This is an extremely basic setting, so you can just enter how much it costs and a URL. And the URL is going to be, of course, to a third party, whatever that may be. And if you've got like one shopping cart or Infusionsoft or some other shopping cart service that you've enlisted in, you can, of course, create these add to cart buttons, and they'll produce these unique web addresses. Of course, I'm just typing an arbitrary web address, so just to show you how it works. But that's all it is. It's very basic. So nothing more than that. Organize your contact info. If you want to actually if you've got different people doing different events, you can manually type in the person's name, if they've got a phone number, if they've got an email address that you want to showcase, and if they've got a website. So these are all optional, obviously, and it's nothing more than that. We'll show you what it looks like on the other side in just a minute. Then you have the option to type in whatever information you want, and you can format it however you want. So this event requires you to bring a pen, pad, and recording device, or whatever. Obviously, I don't. Just type in whatever random instructions, and this obviously doesn't have to be instructions. It could just say whatever you want, and then of course you can format it to your heart's content. You can of course add media. You can add other, if there's other buttons, you can add different things, and we've got Gravity Forms application installed, for example. You can add a form right inside the description. So it works just like a blog post or a page. You can even take it further. If you've got the Yoast app plugin, and remember, this is not an out-of-the-box feature, but you can SEO it. And then you can veer off here to the right, categorize it, and tag it. You can even put a featured image. Let's go ahead and do that so I can show you what it looks like. I've already uploaded this image, and I'm not going to go into uploading photos, but I'm going to just assume you know how to do that. You set the featured image. There it populates, just like blog posting. We're going to add a category, and we're going to call it test. And we'll just add a tag as well. And we're going to publish the event. So once you're done, let's veer back to our calendar page. And you'll notice it's here. And you'll see your featured image shows up within the calendar preview, which is a really cool feature. And your event description, and I believe it'll show a few hundred characters, and the remainder it'll have a link to view the rest. But if you look at the single mode, the single page mode, this is depending on how your template was set up, and you can customize this. Your developer should be able to make this look however you like. But you'll notice all the different fields. There's your title, when is it, the venue it's at. Here's the Google map, which is interactive, it's not static. The cost of the event, the person you should contact that we showcased, the URL to buy tickets. Of course, this is not going to work since we just put a random arbitrary URL. You can add it to your calendar in Outlook, or the user has the ability to add it to Outlook or iCal if they use a Mac. They can add it to their Google Calendar event. And there's your featured image. Again, this can be customized. This is a very generic view of what it looks like. And of course, you can toggle back to the calendar. And remember, we had these different views. You'll see what it looks like in poster board view, in the poster board view. The weekly view. There you go. And again, you roll over. It's a nice little user interface here. You can go by day, and so on and so forth. So that is the all-in-one event calendar application, how to add a new event. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.